What's up? Say, man, hey, Doug, another 4 hour show. I'm like, this show was bullshit too, bro. Like, damn.
It wasn't bullshit. So
It was bullshit to me. Like,
the collision.
I
part
like
was
some
bullshit,
of it. Like, let's not even talk about Collision. It ain't worth it. Only thing good on Collision was Tony Storm. So other than that, nothing that's worth talking about. Shoot, let's start with your boy, your world champion who runs the whole show, and why the show ain't feeling good as it's supposed to be feeling. Shoot, what do you think about Jon Moxley?
Me, I like Jon Moxley, so
why?
And I like everything Jon Moxley does.
Why?
Because he's a real world champion. That's why. So,
if you say so, what makes a real world champion? Explain that. Maybe I'm confused. Because to me, he ain't a real world champion. He going around bullshitting. He ain't really gotten to the feud with Heyman yet. Where's the promo? Like, when you gonna start putting in some real work? He tying him down in the corner, and that's nothing. Like, bro, let's get to some work now. It's almost trying to be all in. It's like he bullshitting.
Trying
to play like he a security guard.
It's almost time to be all in. They
like,
still got a whole month left.
But he playing like he's a security guard. Time I go get him. Like, bro, come on, stop the bullshit.
He been doing that since the beginning, so just stop it.
Well, bullshitting, I know.
No, he hasn't. So
what he been doing since the beginning?
Telling his boys to go to go put that work in.
And what they do?
Go put that work in. You saw they did the Jeff Jarrett. He ain't been seen since.
Jeff Jarrett, we talking about Heyman.
So I'm just saying.
I ain't with the old Jeff Jarrett. Don't do that. I like Jeff Jarrett. Hope he doing okay. Like, okay, so how you feel about Moxley? How you feel about this feud? Let's start there. Moxley versus Heyman. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm excited for the feud. It's Moxley and Heyman. Dude, they got a whole month's build. Literally from now until All In, they got a whole month's build.
So you think they going slow?
No, they're not going slow. They just got a whole month's build.
Then what's going on? Where's the stuff at? Today they escalated a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna say he didn't do nothing, but damn, where's the promo? When Moxley gonna get into this?
He literally cut a promo tonight to him.
That little ass promo he did talking about you better get serious, it's make a break. When you gonna get serious? Shoot, that's the problem. When you gonna get serious? Hey man, been serious. He been working this feud from the beginning. Shoot, they was working this feud before he even won, before he even beat Ospreay. Shoot, him, Swerve, and Ospreay the ones really doing the work. Shoot, you just getting the benefits.
Jon Moxley had to worry about Joe. So
man, he been done with Joe. He beat him that steel cage.
Hangman's on the quest.
Stop it.
Hangman is on a quest to win the world title. He not on the quest to beat Jon Moxley. He on the quest to win the world title.
So because he on the quest for the world title, I mean Jon Moxley ain't got to do no work. He ain't got to defend it. He ain't got to tell Heyman you ain't getting it. Shoot, fuck your quest. That ain't Moxley. Huh? Moxley the person who just come in all lackadaisical and put in half work.
You don't put in half work.
When he gonna come in and come get it like he used to do? This Jon Moxley, I don't like him. Man, he feels lazy. He does like he just do just enough to get by, just to get, man. Y'all know, like, man, when's Moxley gonna get to it, bro? So I'm asking.
Like I said,
I'm ready for the feud because hey, the foundation is laid. He didn't have to do anything for the foundation to be laid. It ain't got nothing to do with him. You just said it. The foundation is between Heyman, Ospreay, and Swerve. What they doing is beautiful. Shoot, but when Moxley gonna get into it? When he gonna lay something down? Shoot, you coming out after a match and all this shit. Like, bro, that's garbage. They ain't setting up 5-man tags and shit. Like, that's all they ain't doing. Like, when he actually gonna do some work? Shoot, you better hope Heyman to catch up with him. Shoot, cause, hey, I'm tell you right now. Hey, that cowboy ain't the one to play with. Herbie told the Bucks. Next time somebody's house will be burned down, he gonna make sure y'all in it. Shoot, he ain't ask for y'all help and damn sure don't need y'all to help. Shoot. Hey, by respect, Heyman, what do you say? He said, I'm here to make sure Ospreay good. I said, damn, that's a real dude. Like, I like Heyman. He probably my favorite AEW wrestler right now. I don't know who better. Who you like more than Heyman right now? His character is like, he got one of the best characters in wrestling.
Heyman got one of the best characters.
Like, it's deep. I'm like, dang. He played it so well. Like, man. And then, hey, how you feel about him and Swerve? That's what happened tonight shocked me. And you was right. Hey, I said they would never work together, but you said you could see it. So how you looking at it now?
I can still see it, but it's gonna take a while. I don't know. It's gonna take a while. I just don't know.
It's definitely gonna take a while because it's too deep. Like they got too many wounds. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, but tonight was a great step because like, hey, Swerve have apologized a long time ago. You know, he probably like 2 times to him.
Mm-hmm.
Cause the backstage segment he did it like it was just off the cuff, and then he did in the ring. Remember?
Yeah.
And then tonight, what Heyman say? He said, what he said, like he don't want them messing with Swerve or something. What he say?
He told the Bucks, I think he said don't be messing with Swerve, don't get in Swerve business.
Yeah, he said don't get in Swerve business either.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, and what's your boy name? Well, that's what Swerve.
Prince Nana.
Prince Nana had his head out peeking, telling me what's going on. He said, "You hear that, boss?" He always got his what is it, coffee? What he got?
It's coffee.
Yeah, man, all he got is coffee. He stay ready. I'm like, man, shoot, he know all what's going on. Hey, I feel sorry for Ospreay. He was all laid up. Said, man, he was laid up. Let's talk about Ospreay and Swerve. How you feel about that match? First off,
they had an amazing
match. I said I knew because I'm like, how they going to be able to get out of this? Because Ospreay can't lose because he just lost the tournament, and Swerve can't lose. So what's the only way? They only have 2 options: to get a DQ finish or do the draw. Because they don't do draws. That's like something that just AEW does, and I kind of like them when they do them. You know, and I could tell from the beginning. They was slow building everything. So I was like, oh, that's probably going to be a draw. You know what I'm saying? And then they was going like evenly matched with nobody was getting the better of the other. You know, so they wasn't trying to say one is better than the other one. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, that was a great match. Man, I wish they had 5 more minutes, but here come the Death Riders. Monster got to get involved in something. Like, bro, he don't do no work.
Oh,
he don't do no. He didn't even come out and do that work. He gonna tell Will Yuta. I like this. They slid in the bag. They didn't even do that one. Shoot, the Bucks came out to handle that stuff. Shoot. So how you feel about Ospreay and Swerve? That's interesting.
Yeah, I like the little program they got going.
I like their program. I can see it probably All In. They probably do a tag match: Swerve, Ospreay versus Young Bucks. Yeah, Ospreay got to get his payback what they did to him tonight. They fucked him up. But he showed he a true man though, and he like they say on TV, he a man of his word. Like I like Ospreay even more now to that. I'm like, dang. I was like, where'd he come from? I didn't know who that was. Like, that Ospreay. I was like, no. Because they had tags on their shoes, bruh. And they double super kicked him.
They doubled him in the head.
Dang. How would you feel if you got somebody got double super kicked right in front of you? I think how Swerve was feeling. Because you got to think about it. Swerve just got beat down in the corner. They were kicking the shit out of him. And then he had to watch him put him on. They was like taunting them, talking about, just pay back to you. Because remember the other shoes he wore when he beat them. Mm-hmm. So they would say, oh yeah, payback, you know. So then they put him on. They were about to kick him, and here comes Ospreay, slid right in front of him, and took the kick that he was gonna get. So how you think Swerve was feeling? Seeing like, dang, that was supposed to be for me. And me and you just went through a war, even though we was boys. Mm-hmm. Like they had a little friction together because Ospreay been trying to get Swerve and Heyman together. Yeah. He been like the main focal point piece in the whole feud because he been the one that's in the middle of everybody. You know, so I'm like, man, to see if I was Swerve, I'd be like, damn, Ospreay, why you do this? Like, man, the referee was uncut. I was like, get him. I was like, you can check on Ospreay. I'm like, damn, because he was already bleeding. Remember his nose was just gushing. Yeah. So to get a double super kick with tacks on the shoes, damn. And he already couldn't breathe. He's like, that nasty ass match he just went through. Ospreay had a 9. How you think Swerve feeling about it? About everything.
You know,
I know he conflicted. He got to be conflicted.
Yeah, he conflicted. He got some more respect for Ospreay now.
Yeah, he got you got to. Somebody take a bullet for you like that because you supposed to be the one laid up. That's why he was in that locker room with him. He's like, man, I got to be in there with him after that. Because that's the type of thing that brings you closer together. Because remember, Ospreay was saying like, you my big brother.
Mm-hmm.
So now, like, he kind of like look at Ospreay almost like that too. Like now he gonna like have to protect him.
Yep.
So I'm like, damn, like that. Hey, that's how you build a storyline. Ospreay not bullshitting. I'm like, he ain't playing, boy. These some good ass characters. That's what I said. Just thinking Moxley tapped in, how good it would be. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because he ain't really just got his feet into it yet. You know Moxley. He just like playing around with him right now. He not really just into it.
So him and Swerve wasn't good. They look.
No, I'm talking about Moxley and the Hangman.
Oh, man.
Him and Swerve was good. I wish they had more time to build. That was really good. That could have been Moxley's best feud.
Because it literally just started. What was the what did he do after Hangman won the Owen Hart Cup? What was the week after? Was that the 4-week show?
I think that last week. I think he was just looking at him.
Cause didn't he fight? He fought Mark Briscoe that week.
Yeah, he fought Mark Briscoe. I think he was just looking at him because he ain't really just done nothing to him. That's what I'm saying. He ain't really not done nothing to Hangman yet. They ain't had a standoff promo. He ain't really just whooped him yet.
That's all you want to see is a little in-ring promo.
Yeah, you gotta do the promos to start off so I can know what the story gonna be. I don't know how Moxley feel about the feud yet. Only thing I know about him is he the world champion. He defending it. How do he feel about this Hangman story of him trying to get revenge and trying to be the main character of the story? Because, hey, Moxley can feel like he the main character. You ever think about that? Ever since he came in Double or Nothing, he set the tone. When he went after Kenny Omega. That set the whole AEW to blaze. And everybody talking about, oh, Moxley left WWE. Remember that? Mm-hmm. That set the whole thing up. And they had their death battle. He was crawling through that glass. I'm like, damn. That's it though. Then he came to world champion because he beat Jericho. Like he can feel like he the main character. Like in his mind, what makes Heyman better than him? Because Heyman was the chosen one, and Moxley had to come in there and take it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? See all this layer of feud that Moxley ain't put down yet. We don't know his motivation, how he feel about everything. That's what I'm saying. Like Moxley ain't got into the feud yet. He just playing around with him right now. It's like he's trying to play mind games with Hangman, trying to get him frustrated and see where he really at before he really gets into it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Moxley is so he plays around like he ass, like he don't give a fuck sometimes. But Moxley a dog. I'm like, and he can cut one anytime he need to get out there. He can go cut one. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't let Moxley get past it because I know how great he is. If he was just cool, you know, that time, you know, like Joe. Oh, man. I wouldn't like put all that pressure on him, but I know what Moxley can do. Ever since he was back with Dean Ambrose, he was nasty. Oh, man. I mean, Moxley been that dude. Think I'm letting him get a pass now because he a world champion? Shoot, people forget before he had the world title scene was ass. Like Swerve was cool. But like
Swerve did not have the world title scene ass, so just
I ain't know he didn't have the world title scene, but he was cool. Shoot. And then Brian got it and he took it all the way down fighting that dude on commentary. I'm like, he took it all the way down. Moxley had to save it because it was getting played around with because Swerve should never lost. Brian getting that career achievement award. You know what I'm saying? Like that should never happen. They cut Swerve's legs off under him. That was wrong. You know, just to give Brian an accomplishment because he ain't never won nothing.
It's not about that. It's just about he waited his turn. You know, that one dude we don't talk about in the company, he messed everything up.
I don't know you talking about. You don't say his name.
Care about him either. But he messed something up. Daniel Bryan waited so long. If Daniel Bryan's in your company, Daniel Bryan is going to be a world champion. He ain't just going to leave without being a world champion. He had to get it sooner or later. And Daniel Bryan, he wanted to leave.
I agree.
He done everything.
I agree.
He couldn't keep waiting.
He gonna get sooner. Just how they did it was wrong.
It was, but he had to get it.
Because Swerve was so dominant. You know, he was rolling top rope. I'm like, God damn. That's why he still back. Like he went down to that because that's when he lost to Ricochet and all that. He lost to Heyman and Ricochet after that.
He lost to Bobby too.
He lost to Bobby too. I forgot about that when he lost to Bobby too. So like Swerve had to rebuild himself to come back up. You know, so I'm like, man, that whole thing. And then Moxley, he been a good champion. Just like, I don't know. I just know what he can really do. And he been bullshitting. You know, I get his motivation of his whole character is just trying to make people prove that they deserve the title. And because they've been bullshitting with the title, he took it away from where they can't see it no more. You know? So I'm like, I get what he's doing. It's just that I want him to get more entwined into this story because this is the one.
He will, so you You'll see.
This one we was waiting for before you said that dude messed it up. Remember? We was waiting for Heyman, Moxley, and Heyman MJF. Because Heyman was supposed to beat Moxley, then he supposed to fight MJF after that. And he's supposed to be the one to drop it to him.
Yeah.
But everything got derailed for some reason. I ain't gonna speak on that, but for some reason, I don't know. So, hey, everything right now that's going on with the Ospreay Swerve stuff, and like I said, they gonna face some Young Bucks, right?
Yeah.
I can just see it. That's gonna be a great match. The All In gonna be a great night.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you not do all that. Like, it's just nasty.
It's gonna be what they call it, a pay-per-view of the year.
Might be.
So
it just might. I can't wait to see.
Unless well, I ain't gonna say it too early.
Hey man, so we'll see. So like I said, everything is moving how it's supposed to. I just need Jon Moxley to get more entwined into the storyline. I just need more Jon Moxley. You know what I'm saying? Say shoot. Say, hey, we hired people. And they had to be putting in. Oh man. Hey, he brought your favorite giving back, but the USA giving.
That shit is bullshit.
NJF be back and be lacking. He be doing too much.
He be doing too much.
My bad. How you feel about the Hurt Syndicate?
I like the Hurt Syndicate. NJF boy, he was on some bullshit tonight.
He was.
It's always entertaining because it's
NJF.
Because NJF, but he fighting fucking Sin Cara. Who gives a fuck?
I didn't know that was Sin Cara until he said it. I was like, oh, it's Sin Cara? Because he put on so much more weight than he used to have back in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know that was him, but then when he seen it, I said, oh, it isn't because his tights got the same design that he used to have.
And his mask and stuff.
Yeah,
too.
so I was like, oh, that is Sin Cara.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm kind of intrigued by it.
He just got to do it because
he got to get back from wrestling.
Yeah, because and they doing next week in Mexico.
Mexico, yep.
Grand Slam Mexico.
That's like when your boy Hologram had they match because that was during a heritage thing.
Oh, man.
that was hard to get through. But no, the 6-man tag was good. Like with your boy Speedball Mike Bailey and all them.
Mm-hmm.
They did pretty good because they built into a tag match with the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah.
Well, so everything was good. It's not like it's gonna get you like excited.
It's not gonna just get super invested in.
Yeah, it's just what I like at the Hurt Syndicate stuff. I like how they a team. That was their first tag match. Remember, that was the first time they ever teamed together. So they look good.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They got done. Everything building how they want to build it to. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel like after MJF beats him? Cause we know he gonna win. What's next for him? I've been thinking about it. I don't know. Cause, like,
I don't know what he gonna do.
You know he gonna get. Yeah, I don't know he gonna do all in either. You know he gonna want that world title.
Yeah, but the world title picture is already.
You know what I want him to do all in? Like I was thinking about it. I want to face Jeff Jarrett.
Oh man!
Remember they was building that nasty storyline, then it just got rolled off.
They only got a.
That could be Jeff Jarrett's last match.
I guess.
Because who else could it be at this late of a juncture? There's nobody else for him. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Who has he been talking to? He talked to Ospreay.
But they got tag match going. He got him and Heyman's play always gonna be spinning.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nobody else. I just threw that out there. I didn't think too deep into him. Just saying. I just want to see Jeff Jarrett. Last outlaw. I like it. He needs a proper send off. And he was doing good work week to week. Then Cesaro wrote him off. That was wrong.
His name was Claudio.
Claudio wrote him off.
So,
like dang. So NJF kind of like a wait and see. Cause after he did this, we got to see who he interact with and the promo he cut and listen to what he say. You know, cause maybe. Do you think this Hurt Syndicate thing is built to last? Or you think they gonna turn on him? Or he gonna turn on them? Like, what's happening with the Hurt Syndicate? Just them alone? I thought everything just too early.
Yeah, I don't know, cause they seem all cool right now, but I don't know. The Hurt Syndicate.
They look right together though. They look right together.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it ain't bad.
It ain't bad at all. I feel like MJF and Bobby, those are the two pieces, but they gotta get more chemistry. They fit better together. Because when Bobby did get in the ring and he dominated, hit that nasty ass spine buster. And I mean a nasty ass spine, but he had him all the way up there. I was like, whoa, you know, I'm like, damn. MJF did this, and Bobby looked at him like, what? After all my work, now you want to get back in the ring? So I seen that and I peeped it. I was like, this little detail. I don't know if I'm looking too much into it or not. I was like, that was a little detail. For MJF, you know how he is. He can be overbearing. He's trying to always be the leader and control everybody. And Bobby ain't never been in a position where he had to listen to somebody else. Mm-hmm. So that's like something, like what I said, like I don't know how it's going to unfold because maybe he going MJF versus Bobby. But that's not interesting to me though. And it's too early. It's half baked.
Yeah, but they can't face each other at All In, or the tag title they gonna get defended or something.
Exactly. So I say you can't do that. It just don't. Yeah. That don't make sense. I don't know what he gonna do because he gotta have a match with MJF.
Yeah.
You know. So we'll see. We'll keep our eyes on it. You know. Say, hey, I know what you keeping your eyes on. That steak. Every time Boo see Sasha come out to that steak, say, oh, let me look at it. No, she got another big ass steak. Hey, she had all the fixings and everything. Mm-hmm. Ooh, hey, Sasha, let me enjoy my food. I'm like, okay, Sasha. They shoot. Mm-hmm. Hey, how you feeling about Sasha and Tony? They doing good.
Yeah, they was doing good this week. It was all right this week.
It's like a bridge.
Yeah.
Because after the first week it had me really excited, then just dwindling down from there. I'm like, Tony's been wrestling. Like, Tony, she's want to wrestle. Like, you got to respect. Like, I don't really like the fighting champ thing, but this is kind of different because Tony just want to wrestle. Yeah. Not like she putting her towel on the line and like, oh, you can get touched, you can touch her, She ain't doing that. Mm-mm. She's going out there and just let them prove themselves, you know? Yeah. So you got to respect Tony.
But next week she'll be getting a break, though, because it says Grand Slam Mexico and Mercedes got her.
Oh, yeah, she's going for another title. Oh, belt collector Mercedes. I'm like, man. So, yeah, I'm like, for now, I like the feud and where it's going. I just feel like Sasha need to do more. You know, I'm like, she's just too cool. She's too cool, calm, and collected right now. Yeah. Like, man, do she even want the title? It's crazy to say because Mercedes, she want everything. You know, like, she ain't got nothing to do with CMLL. She want that. You know, she's called out, like, give me the world champion. Like, man. But I'm like, she act like I don't know if she act like she don't want it, or she feel like she already got this in the bag and she don't respect Tony. What do you think it is?
She respects. She beat Tony down tonight in a healthy title, love.
Yeah, she did that because she felt like she can do that. She felt like, I'm Mercedes, I'm the CEO, I can do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing it trying to prove nothing to Tony. She ain't trying to show, like, look, I got your title, what you gonna do about it? Like, she ain't moving like that. You know what I'm saying? She just, it's like she did to Tony. She was like, I can do this whenever I wanted to. You know? You try to show me up last week and eat my steak. Got something for you. You know, Sasha don't like that being one up. Because she's like, she the CEO. Like, she the top of the top. So when you overdo her, now it's a problem. And Tony got up on her twice. Because she cooked her that first promo that she ate her steak. So, you know, Sasha took that personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, she took that personal. So she had to get one tonight. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I don't know. I just need, just like I said with Moxley, I need more from Sasha. Or Mercedes, whatever you want to say.
Mercedes.
I need more from Sasha. Because, like, she's ain't doing enough for me, you know?
Yeah, she got her having some matches and stuff.
Yeah, like, man, I need a fire segment from her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just need more. Like, keep deep in the storyline. Mm-hmm. Because, what is actually the storyline here? Just the top two fighting?
Yeah, it's a storyline.
Like,
top two women in AEW fighting.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And Tony is trying to prove herself to her. You know? Because she do respect, because she said the first week, she said, you might be all time. You know? Mm-hmm. Jamie Hayter, she didn't come in with respect for Tony when she was trying to fight her. Because Jamie Hayter, when you fight Sasha, like, all the girls try to prove themselves. Every single one that fought her, they all come in wanting to prove themselves to her. Mm-hmm. You know? And Sasha always trying to prove that she better. Yeah. So that might be just the story of just the top two fighting.
And just seeing who better.
See who who the world champion is. Yeah. See, it's me and you. I know it is. It's Tony. Mm. Say, hey, where you leaning at? Where you right now? You leaning Tony's side or Sasha's side? You know where I'm at. I love Tony.
I'm leaning a little bit Tony, but
where you at? What's the percentage?
I'm like 60-40.
Like you move more toward after this week? Because I think last week you said you was like more almost in the middle.
Yeah, I was more in the middle, but I'm just leading to. I was leading toward Tony more after obviously the first promo.
Yeah, after the first one. How couldn't you? She laid that belt down and said, "Let's go." she just that was career of mine. I'm like, that's how she felt. It obviously wasn't. That's how she approached it.
I'm about 60-40.
Okay. Well, they got 3-4 more weeks. So we'll see how it goes. They all got some more time. I don't know. I just need to see some more work from Sasha and Mox. Definitely Moxley. Like Sasha been doing what she got to do. They had they stand on promo. Just Tony won. You know, if you get beat, you get beat. You know, but at least you did it. Moxley haven't done nothing. I ain't heard a rambling promo. I ain't seen him by that fence. I'm like, I need to see something from Moxley. He got something that he's saving for us. I don't know why he's saving it, but I know he got something. I know Moxley. I've been watching wrestling too long. Well, I know that man. You know what I'm saying? They shoot. You know what else I know? Unfortunately, Kenny Omega. First off, before you do that laugh, I wish him the best wishes. Hope he get okay because what I saw tonight was gruesome. I felt so sorry. Like I talk so much shit about him, but he is one of my favorite wrestlers ever. You know, and I don't like to see him like that. You know, see him spitting up blood. I almost like felt bad, and I almost started crying because like he had been to 2 hard surgeries, and to see that like made like he was breaking down even more right in front of me. And I was like, not Kenny. You know, that brought me back to my fan. Like when I first seen him. You know, like when he was a cleaner, like he's the IC champion fighting Michael Elgin and Tanahashi. You know, I'm like, man, I can't. And everybody else was getting Okada and old boy. I don't want to say his name because it just pissed me off. I'm like, they were just laughing and they got the fuck up out of there. They know they did was wrong. Hey, he said they gonna kill us. Don
Callis
is funny, boy. I hate that. I hate him with a passion. I can't say you ain't gonna ruin this. Like, man, Kenny, what his downfall was, and it would have happened to me, and it probably would have happened to you or anybody. He entered the feud with too much respect. He expected to cut, but it's not his fault because you got to think about it like this. The Okada that he knows is respectful. This is first time really interacting with this one. Because when Okada is when he's with the Bucks and Jungle Boy, he wasn't never really on just doing anything. Yeah. You know, every time they have interactions, it's always been a kind of respect level because they both know they've been through. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Because they too different right now. Because when they was fighting in New Japan, Kenny was always the heel, and Okada was always the good guy.
Yeah, he was all like, he always had this in him because he's a Rainmaker, don't get me wrong, but he was never just like this. Yeah. This is a whole different kind of character for Okada. So Kenny was kind of taken aback from me, and that's why he got surprised like that. Because if he would have knew Okada was dirty as he is now, like he would never do this again. He wouldn't turn his back fully on him. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody in the world, if you know they dirty, you might be sideways to him, but you're not gonna go all the way turn your back on him. Like he didn't care nothing about. He was like Don Callis, and he didn't even expect nothing from Okada. Like he probably felt Okada was on his side. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause he's like, Okada know how big this is. I know how big this is. You ain't gonna ruin this for us. I don't care what you gonna say. 'Cause I know he saw that segment earlier. That's probably where he got fooled at when Don Callis came up to Okada and said, "You don't deserve to be in this match." Remember that?
Yeah, and Okada did his little thing.
Yeah. That's right. He probably got fooled off of that, and he's like, "Oh, you're not finna ruin this for me and him." You know, because Kenny want this too, because he know how big this is. But my question is, why do Kenny want it so bad? Is it because of how he got beat down and stuff? Because I didn't show that video package, which didn't really get aside and didn't really capture the feud.
Oh, man, you just saying that for the little casuals.
It didn't really get nobody excited, but Kenny did win the feud, and he won the last match. Remember, he 2-1. He 2-1-1, and he won the last one. The win the world title, change the world. Then went out and started a whole nother company. You know, so where does Kenny Where would his frustration come from? Why did he want this so bad? Tell the story. Let them know what's going on.
I guess he wanted so bad because because it's them two. If Okada do win, people could say Okada is better than him. But if Kenny win, there's no because
no debate.
Yeah, there's no debate. Kenny is that guy.
They trying to put an end to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking what it is too.
And he took it maybe and he took his title from him, unified it and all that.
Yeah, it's a lot. I want to say it's a lot that's going on that AEW didn't explore. All they did was show the matches. They didn't really get into everything, So people really don't know how deep this is. Like, do people know that this is generation-defining feud? That this feud is the one that laid the foundation for AEW to even exist. Without this feud, would AEW be here? No, because Kenny wouldn't been who he was. This feud put him on the map and solidified Okada to all of us. Like, without this feud, Okada still would have been big over there. But to us, this feud is the one that put him on his map because this is the one that we seen. This is the one that took New Japan to that next height.
We know that.
I'm just saying, but they didn't say all that. They said the matches.
Oh man,
shoot,
because we know how big it is.
This is huge. This is huge.
You want it to be for the casuals.
You gotta
make it big
because you gotta make it big for everybody. Let's bring everybody in. Don't just show matches for wrestlers. Because what you understand, wrestling fans gonna watch it and think it's big regardless. Of course, they don't heard about it because one of the best trilogy since Ricky Dragon, Steve Ball, and Ric Flair. Like the wrestling fans know about it because it's that huge. They done had 4 6-star matches, bruh. You got to really get down to the meat and potatoes of this. Shoot, because like in AEW, what did kind of do to him? He took his spot and all that stuff, but they didn't say none of that, did they? They might be saving that for the next one. I don't know. Because even without that said, what Okada did tonight was enough. Because now it's personal. I felt like before it was a professional rivalry. Like I said, Kenny came in with respect. Because like you said, it was about whoever wins is the better man. Right? Now it's personal. Because you try to end my career.
Yeah.
Because we all saw all that blood Kenny was spitting out. He tried to end his, and he didn't hit one elbow. He hit 2. That one he hit when Kenny was on the stretcher was nasty.
That one he was on the apron was nasty.
It was nasty. Like, now I gotta come and get you. Like, before the start, I was like, I don't know who I'm gonna pick. Like, I might pick God to win the title 2-2. After that, fuck Okada. I'm with Kenny. I'm with Kenny. Shit, he brought my love back to see Kenny like that. I'm like, shit, it's different when I hear about it, but when I seen him, like, no, I'm with Kenny. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know, at least for me, Kenny brought my love back for professional wrestling. It goes deep with him. Without him, I wouldn't even be here right now talking about this stuff because I wouldn't even love wrestling no more. Vince McMahon tried to beat it out of me, but Kenny saved it. Him, the Young Bucks, Shinsuke, Kota, all of them, bro. But Kenny was the first one I seen. Like, man, like I'm attached to him. Shoot, but like I said, like I've been saying, I just felt bad because of what he was recently doing because I didn't feel like he was a man. He let them do what they did to him, and he didn't come back and stand on business. He came back for Don Callis to do that little triple threat with Ricochet and them and fight Koneska. He didn't come back just to get Okada like he's supposed to. He could have avoided all this shit, but he didn't come back and do what he's supposed to do, and I couldn't respect it. Like he said, I'm not back for revenge. It's honorable that he didn't want to come back for revenge, that he just wanted to wrestle and prove that he was the best bout machine still. But as a man, you got to come back and get somebody who just put you up in the hospital and took your spot in your group that you created, that you want your whole career to have. You can't do that. Shoot. I couldn't sit right with it as a fan of you, because I know who you are. I know what you stand for. And that wasn't it. Shoot. I felt like the truth of the matter is for Kenny was, and this is the reason why he told Okada, give me 3 months. I felt like he didn't think he was ready to fight him no more. I don't think Kenny felt like he can beat him, that he wasn't on that level no more. Because what he say tonight, watching that video package back tonight, made me feel like I was looking at a whole different person. I don't feel like I'm him anymore. Did he say that or not?
Yes, he said it.
So I think the whole time it wasn't that he didn't want revenge. He just felt like he wasn't good enough because he know what Okada was. But the thing about it was Okada fucked up was just how Gunther fucked up with Jey Uso when he did what he did with Jimmy. After you hurt somebody like that, you bring something out of them. Because like Kenny probably was saying but never said it. He was scared. But now Okada did what he did now. He like what's worse he can do to me? You know? He already put him back in the hospital fighting for my life again. You know, all that blood he was spitting. I'm like, come on now, bro. What else can he do to me? You know, I done been there and back. What you gonna do? Put me there again? I'm coming back again. You know? I'm like, he ain't worried about it no more. I thought he can fight freer now. And now he gonna come in there angry. He ain't gonna have no respect for the man. You know? Yeah. I feel like now after this took it to that level where it needed to be. Shoot. Like, people probably don't understand the rivalry fully. But if they see night, they gonna know how like heated it is and how like how great this match is gonna be. Like, I'm excited. I'm locked in. It was so good that I really think this should be main event All In boot. Cause we ain't spoiled nothing. I'm gonna get to it right now. I think it should be main event All In. How you feel?
It can be a main event of All In. I get it because I get what you said because the height of the match and what it is, but it's the AEW title. You ain't seen it since when? When last time you seen the AEW title?
But this is my thing with it about it. I just don't feel like I said earlier, Heyman and Ospreay and Swerve is working their ass off in this, but Moxley haven't fully intertwined in it yet, and it's not on the height to main event a show like Okada and Kenny is. Why? What they did tonight and the scope of the whole feud is those 4 matches define the generation and 4 of the greatest matches of all time in wrestling. And even deeper than that, like I said, this feud is what created AEW. And what we've been waiting for since the last one, since the 4th match, say you have been waiting for the 5th one. This is what we've been waiting for. No, there ain't no match that you can say right now that's bigger than Okada and Kenny. And if you say one, I mean you don't know wrestling. What's bigger than those two?
What?
Okada and Kenny.
Nothing. This is not WWE, dude. The main event don't have to be the biggest match on the card. This is AEW. We wrestle here.
It's just like, how you gonna follow it though? What if they do bring it out where they can do another 6-star match? How do you follow that? You would want to follow Shawn and Undertaker?
If you got yes, because if I'm Hangman and John Moxley, if I got the people to back it up, I'm cool with it.
But are they the people to back it up though?
Yes.
That story there.
They still got a whole month build.
Well, but what after the month build? The story ain't there because Okada and Kenny is the foundation is laid. I'm not your question. If the story's not there, how you feel about it then?
I'm still gonna be cool with it because I know the 2 wrestlers can put on a great match. And what is AEW about?
Great wrestling. Matches. You're right.
I know I'm right.
But hey, off of that though, because AEW is built off wrestling, right?
Yes.
What wrestling match is better than Okada and Kenny? Over the last 20 years, who tops them?
Nobody, dude.
But you said it's built off wrestling though. So why wouldn't you, in that vein, and with everything I did and sold you that capitalized the feud, why wouldn't you put it as the main event?
Because it's about wrestling and the.
And then let me add this one more piece title on there. I get that. I get what you're saying. Like, I know that because the classic world title always goes on last. I get that. But then there's the last piece of it. They merging the 2 titles together and got a brand new title. What's the new title called? I forgot what the name of it was, but they combined Kenny and Okada's title. That title was nice.
That title was nice.
So like after everything I said, and they bring a new title in. So I'm like, it's a lot to this. I get what you're saying that Heyman and Moxley should main event because it's a world title match. But if they don't get us there, where we feel like, oh, it's a main event, I don't think you should just give it to them. I feel like in this day and age, like in WWE, I don't think WWE's on bullshit. You gotta earn that spot. It's not just given to anybody. You know, unless you Roman Reigns, you don't just get it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta earn that spot. That gotta be what the fans anticipating most, the hottest feud out of all of them. And Hangman and Moxley not it.
Oh man, it's only been 1 week, dude.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 1 week basically.
I'm just saying right as we stand right now, I would rather see Okada and Kenny in the main event.
We know
that's
you
all I'm
do,
saying.
Because you're a fan. You're a fan. That's why.
I am a fan, but tonight Okada needs ass whoop. He needs ass whoop. I don't want Kenny to go to no introduction. As soon as I see that motherfucker's on site, I'm like, he tried to put me in the hospital a second time. What are you talking about, man? This shit was gruesome. It was like a scary movie. It's like watching Terrifier.
It's like on the car, like okay, like it's like on the car last year. What last year All In? Who was last year All In?
I don't remember the whole card. So much wrestling like that. I don't. We got.
Was it Ospreay and Kenny?
No, I don't think Ospreay fought Kenny.
When did they fight? What pay-per-view they fight?
I don't remember. We got to go back and look it up. We got to go back and look it up and come back and talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't really remember everybody that was in because that was the one Brian beat Swerve. That's the one they main evented.
Oh yeah. When did I? Oh no.
So Swerve? No, I don't think Kenny fought Ospreay. I don't know who. Ospreay fought MJF. I think Ospreay fought MJF that night.
At All In?
I think he did.
I'm probably thinking about 3 years back. Well, I'm just trying to think about when Kenny and Ospreay fought.
Oh, and they did main event.
Yeah,
it could be like that.
Cause I was thinking, didn't Adam Cole and MJF main event that night?
Oh, cause they
so like so I was thinking something like that because it's not the same. Kenny and Okada is not the same as Kenny and Ospreay, but that's a big match though that people been wanting to see.
I see what you're saying.
But we know
I can see that.
But we know MJF and Adam Cole.
It's just my fear is I'm just scared that Heyman and Moxley's feud ain't to a point to where they can follow what Kenny and Okada finna do. I just don't want to kill the match.
It's not gonna kill the match
because that's what had to happen. And when a match comes before you that's so damn great and undeniable, it sucks everything out of the arena.
Dude, this is AEW.
I'm just saying. I get where you coming from. I'm just telling you where I'm coming from.
I guess.
Like it's Kenny and Okada, bro. I ain't saying no other bullshit. I'm saying Kenny and Okada.
And this is Hangman. Hangman is on a run right now.
That's Kenny and Okada. I don't give a fuck. They both can be down their last motherfucking leg. I'm like, that's Kenny and Okada. I know they gave those 4 all-time matches. They gave us 4 of them.
And Hangman ain't gave you a lot of great shit.
Now on that level. I don't know. I can't think of nothing on that level. No, on that level.
Hey, he's a fan. So
I'm like, bro, they gave us 4 all-time matches. I'm like, man, like 2 of them I ain't gonna never forget. I'm like, but all 4 of them was nasty. And man, but how you feel about the overall the show?
Dynamite was good. Collision was ass.
No, only talk about Collision.
So
like, bro, like, man, I feel sorry for Tony and Sasha. They had to be on that motherfucker. I'm like, man, shoot, probably because her steak took too long to cook. I'm like, damn.
Dynamite was a good
show. Shoot, Raw's still the best show of the week, but Dynamite was good. Dynamite was good.
Throw that in there.
It is. I'm not lying. Shoot, so hey, give awards away. Who's get obvious one away? Match of the night. Ospreay Swerve. They pulling a classic. I might end up being a 5-star match, and that was a throwaway. That was a feud builder, and they just threw that away. You know, because that was to get where they got to, where they more trust they built into them too, and then get to Swerve Ospreay versus the Bucks. You know, that was the whole thing with that. Like, it wasn't even about the match. You know, that's a 5-star throw. Like, you know, you cold when you could throw motherfucking shit away like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So hey, so what's the segment night? Mine was mine was Kenny and Okada. I don't want to say it because I don't like Okada no more. And Kenny, I hope you're okay. You know, like I give you my prayers. You know, I'm like, man.
Since I don't want to copy off of you, I give mine to the first segment.
Well, the first segment,
the Ospreay. Remember when he stepped in?
Oh, after the post match.
Yeah, the post match. Yeah, the post match segment.
Yeah,
I give it to that one.
If Kenny was spitting up blood like he was, and Okada wasn't running Okada all the time, like, hey, they gonna kill us. Yeah. You know, if he was saying all that, and they sped off, boy. I thought they gonna crash or something. I said, how they gonna make that turn? I was like, damn. If it wasn't for all that, I would say that. But Don Callis, like, I don't like him, but he good.
Don Callis is so good.
He good, though.
I like Don Callis.
I like him too. He played his role perfectly. I'm like, man. So who yo? This is gonna be a hard one. Who your superstar tonight?
I don't know. Nobody really just.
It's hard when people don't stand out. But I know who.
I give mine to. I give it to Ospreay, I guess.
I want to say Ospreay too, cause what he went through, and like let's give him something.
He had a great match, and he and his story was good. What he did.
I'm giving mine a Hangman.
Oh man,
I wanted to say Ospreay, but you said before me, so I just go to Hangman because it don't seem like much because people don't pay attention. But you said him and Moxley did start something tonight. And now he got some frustration with him. Like he said the chair, he said he gonna take one of their heads off. So that's building something with them, right? And they didn't catch it. But what he said was Swerve. It was small, but it was big and it's huge in this story, right? It was very, very important. And you see how Swerve, what he say? I heard it. So now he thinking about it. He's like, man, I can't believe he said that about me. That was a big thing that moved that whole story along. Come on now.
It was.
And he moved Bucks along. What Bucks say? What they say, he messed up or he a dead man or something like that? Yeah, he moved the Bucks along, and then he moved him and Ospreay along to talking about don't mess with him. He did a lot tonight. It didn't seem like he did a lot, but and then begin to show him and Christopher Daniels. Like, man, he the one who set the 5-minute tag match up. Because Christopher Daniels said he got some boys who can help him. And that was the Ops. You see what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of stuff that happened out there with that caused Hangman. So it was either either Hangman or Ospreay. But I can say Ospreay and come up for you, but I right to give Hangman one too. He did do a lot tonight. See what I'm saying? Yeah, like he did a lot. Like the Swerve thing was probably the biggest thing that happened tonight. Other than he ain't spitting no blood. Other than that was you. Cause we all know how Hangman and Swerve is. That don't need to be talked about. No, we know that. If you don't know that, you don't watch wrestling. I'm like, dude. But I don't know. Like, final thoughts.
My final thoughts.
Megan Main ass.
She's not ass, so
there you go.
Stop that. My final thought. It was a good.
What about
show.
Tequila? I know she disappointed
tonight.
me tonight. She was bullshitting.
She was bullshitting.
Man. But go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, my final thought. It was a good show tonight, and I like how the All In matches are progressing for now. How the All In solidified matches are progressing right now.
We need to find what Adam Cole's doing, but he probably facing Pro Star.
Man, you worried about him, Cole?
No.
Damn, I'm surprised you run him up.
No, I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about the TNT Championship.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm worried about. Shoot, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get the titles on the show. So I don't know what you're doing. We already ain't gonna have one. Well, you can count one. Mercedes.
Who?
Mercedes, but not gonna be defended, obviously. But isn't that my final thoughts on the show? Well, I hope Kenny get better. I hope Kenny and Ospreay get better. We lost 2 dogs tonight. Shoot, they both went down. I don't know which one was worse. They both was bad. They both was bad. So I hope both of them speedy recovery. I got you in my prayers. I'm thinking about you. You know, because they both my 2 of my favorite wrestlers. Definitely Kenny. You know, I'm like, man, we got to get together and whoop Kakata's ass. We got to, bro. We got to do another Rocky finish.
It was sad.
That was sad, boy. I can't believe he was doing that. I didn't know that was going to stop or what, boy. Damn. He must drop that elbow right into that bag. I'm like, man, his stomach was fucked up, boy.
That second elbow.
And remember he brought that, what's that thing Don Callis brought out? I ain't talk about that.
Police baton.
Yeah, the baton and Carter got it and hit him. I said, soon as he got that, they gonna hit him in the stomach. I feel they're gonna do that. That's a Carter's focus. Man, it's gonna be a sad match to see, boy. They gonna go to war. They gonna go, and it's a title match. They can go another 60.
Oh yeah, they can. Well, they gonna have long they want.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. I can't wait to see it, man. So like I said, they progressing well, and I can't. Hey, I'm actually excited for AEW right now. I'm like, it's crazy to say, but I'm excited for it.
I'm not excited for these 4-hour shows that they need to stop.
I need to stop that because I can't do it no more. I ain't that gonna do it this time. Like first time surprised me. I'm like this
I think
time.
they done after this, hopefully.
Thank God. Thank man. But we'll catch y'all later. Peace.